The Godfather tag. What's up, Fame? What's good with y'all? What's up? What's up, True? What's up, True? What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to Late Nights with the Godfather. Tonight, our featured guest is Ashanti Baby, and our musical talent tonight, right? Finally cut the show is Get 'em. I know him as Get 'em God. Hey, appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all got all these great people up here. It is every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Tagged app. Got a special announcement about halfway through the show. Um, so make sure y'all stick around. We got a little bit of announcement. We got some special stuff going on. Um, the last two Wednesdays of this month for Late Nights with the Godfather. So tonight, like I said, welcome to Late Nights with the Godfather. Our guest tonight is Ashanti Baby and Get 'em. I know him as GetemGod. So long time been on here, so definitely appreciate everybody. Let me do one thing here real quick. Make sure we got it off anyway. Hey, all right, yo. So hey, definitely appreciate it. We got the watch out, we got the Ouija board. It's coming here, coming here. Ooh, is it what is the question? That's my question. It's going yes, no, what? What was the question? Yeah. It's like for y'all to welcome my co-host, none other than King of Diamonds.
The question was whatever question you want. Just answer the question.
Are they ever gonna fix the echo issue? And the
Right. Is
answer
the
was
echo
no.
fixed? And then somebody send what did it send? No, what it said no. So yeah, no, the
No.
echo ain't fixed, y'all. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Shout out everybody up here. We got get them anything. Fame. I see you, Mr. Positive. Shout out everybody up in here. Late nights with the Godfather. I'm your co-host. KOD. Let's go. Who we got on anything, man? We got get them, Ashanti. Okay, so man, hey, this the show right here. I've been waiting for right here, man. Let's get this thing going. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Also got a little bit of announcement. We're going to talk about some things that are going on the last two Wednesdays of the month. We got something special for y'all. So we're going to talk about that about the middle of the show right after Get 'em God does his performance in the middle. So basically how it's going to work here, just a few minutes. Get 'em's going to get up here. He's going to perform a song for us. I know Ashanti did let me know earlier that she was going to be running a little bit late, so hopefully that'll get us through that. If not, we got other things. The show will go on. We'll get her to come up here for a little bit. We'll have a few questions for her, like we always do. Get 'em God. I always just know him as Get 'em God. I'm just gonna go with that. Get 'em God's gonna come up here about midway
Yeah.
through the show, about 9:30, and right after he does his performance, before I have Ashanti get back up, we got a little announcement for everybody. Something special for everybody coming up here the last two Wednesdays of the month for the Late Nights with the Godfather. So y'all just tapping in. It's Wednesday nights, late night with the Godfather. If you get him, we got him. Now let's get him. So, hey, tell us what's going on Thursdays, though.
Man, Thursday, we got a lot going on Thursdays. Start off in the morning, 9 a.m. Wake and Bake Thursday, Throwback Thursdays on the Wake and Bake show. My co-host Rillo. We got his and hers, man. His and her. We actually had Get 'em was one of our guests, and he represented for the men on his and hers. So yeah, y'all don't want to miss that 5 p.m. Eastern. The men lost last week, so yeah, we got to redeem ourselves this week. So yeah, and also getting lit 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, come over there, check us out, tap in. All that good stuff. Get him also was over there blessing us, because he all around in this thing. He all around. We got to be all around. Because what would he say? If we get him, we got him. Now let's get him.
God.
Got it.
Got it. Yeah, so definitely also make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's got Get Lit YouTube channel.
Big facts.
We also got Late Nights with the Godfather, which is on the Godfather tagged YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, check them out. You can check out all sorts of old episodes that you may have missed. You'll even see when Get 'em was one of the first four guests on the last show that we had, tagged Jurid. So he was on there as well. I definitely don't want to miss that. I think it's one of the shows have one of the most views on YouTube. So Definitely a great opportunity to learn some about each of our guests. That's basically what the show is all about. Emerald Nikki, that's basically what the show's about. You get to learn about some of your top influencers, and you also get to check out some of our great artists that we got here right on this platform. So make sure y'all check that out. Hit everybody with the fave, all these bosses that come up in here. So get them when you are ready to get them. Then oh,
Look, get him said he had to pull up in that thing like, if you don't motherfucker, huh? Yeah.
hey.
Get them anything, Emery and Key. That's how the bosses come through when they pull up. They be pulling up.
Pull
So
it
shout out
up.
to the bosses in the room. Y'all know what time it is. Late night with the Godfather. Get them. You ready to go? Cause
Get him. Looks like he's ready to go. He's requesting the box. Let's get him up in here and hear this first performance. Oh, so I want y'all to welcome our musical guest and musical talent tonight, none other than get him.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! I had to go get an ashtray real quick. I had to go grab my ashtray. I ain't gonna be smoking on the camera though. I promise.
He's
What's
like,
up,
oh
though,
damn,
y'all?
oh damn, oh damn.
Thank you for having me.
What's good with you, man? How you been?
Man, same different day. Same thing, different day. How
Man,
about yourself, man?
Man, this seems like deja vu, doesn't it?
I know, right? Like the old days again. We got to get back that old thing, you know.
Right. So, if y'all don't know, Get 'em, which I've always known him as GetemGod, was one of the first few guests that we had on the original show, Tagged Your It. Like I said, y'all definitely want to make sure you check that out. That was probably one of the best shows that we've had to date. So we got to learn a little bit about him. So for the y'all that don't know him, that's your opportunity if you don't go to his stream. So before you do your first selection here, who are some of your musical influences?
Once again, my top 3 musical influences, I would have to say in this order, would be DMX. Once again, because I love the emotion behind his music. You can definitely feel the emotion when you listen to his music. Rest in peace, X. Ludacris, just the creativity, just thinking outside the box from the music to the videos to everything. I grew up watching Ludacris videos and just being like, wow, like what the hell was that I just seen?
Right.
But ultimately, my number one, I mean, it's tied for number one, honestly. It's between Pac and Eminem. Definitely, Eminem is probably my favorite rapper of all time. Definitely. I mean, ain't nobody messing with him. Ain't nobody messing with him.
Right. I mean, and the thing is, the fact that he came into the industry, and I remember a story about him that Stan Echo came back. We were doing good. That he when him and Dre first met, the beat that you hear to "Hi, my name is," Dre just popped it on. He's like, "Here, what do you think about this?" He sat and kind of bobbed his head for a few minutes, actually a few seconds. Then he's like, "Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Slim Shady." So, and the rest is history. So, what is the selection that you will be the first selection you're going to have for us tonight?
Let me play this song called West Side. West Side. We all know Godfather like artwork, but we'll say that for later. So yeah, y'all, this song is called West Side. Let me know if the volume's right, if I need to turn the music down or whatnot, if my voice is right. We'll adjust throughout if not. But yeah, let's get it. Un momento, por favor. All right. Technical. There we go. Just here we go, y'all. So once again, this song is called West Side. Music good? You hear it? Just touched down on the west side.
Girl, I'm here right now, only got one night. Anybody wondering if you got a ring? Can I take your hand?
Ever since I seen you, baby girl, I've been a fan.
Just touched down on the west side.
Get 'em.
Girl, I'm here right now, only got one night.
Pretty lady wondering if you got a man. Can I take your hand? King, I see you, bro.
Ever since I seen you, baby girl, I've been
She said she ain't got no man, so I tell her to hop in. You can't show me around town, let me take you for a spin. Used to dealing with them losers, now she ready to win. See, niggas promise shit in pencil, I'ma seal it in pen. Boo, I know I'm the man, I got a couple of fans, but hey, before I blow up, I'm trying to lock this shit in. Don't let the vibe go to waste, keep it fresh, girl, don't spoil it. Let me unwrap that treat, taste it on foil it. Put this D on lockdown, get conjugal, no parole in it. Falcons with the Super Bowl league, y'all know she blowing it. About to touch down in that pussy, I'm Brady throwing dick. Leave a nigga all fucked up, I can't get over it. Love that girl with all I got, and I'ma show that shit. Mama even named the angel, that means she heaven sent. Don't you already got a few hoes? That shit's irrelevant. Plus niggas, I'm not from this coast, ain't got no evidence. Be Simone, what up? Here right now, I only got one night. 1800, I see you, boo. Hey, y'all, shout out to Godfather, y'all. I appreciate you for having me on the show once again. Just touched down on the west side. Girl, I'm here right now, I only got one night. Pretty lady wondering if you got a man. Can I take your hand? 18, I see you. Can you sign for my man? I swear he your biggest fan. She said you ain't got a front. Get him, I know that you're him. See you when you walk in. Recognize you from the gram. You've been scrolling down my IG, see you follow the kid. On my live sending hearts and you done liked all my pics. Now this a meant to be shit. So baby, ready to split. Chauffeur out in the whip. Grab your ish and let's dip. Now we can drop you where you going or you can come through and hit. I say hell yeah, I'm with you, boo. Trying to get lit with you too. You can show me around your city, bust a couple of your moves, but first let me call my crew, let them know I ain't coming yet. Can't have my niggas out here flipping over, searching shit. The mother hoes get fired, she hide, we on some mogul shit. Lucius Cookie building empire, we taking over shit. Not this atmosphere, we fly high on some solar shit. See you streaking by like that comet, yeah, that total eclipse. Even think they try to run on her, your universe is shit. Any problems I'm gonna solve them, revolver cause a rift. Gotta leave town, give her balls, and yo, she bounce that shit. Get it, get it, get them. Sagittarius, what up, though, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that fade on Godfather if y'all ain't here, y'all. One night, we only got one night, y'all. Can I take your hand? Ever since I seen you, baby girl, I've been a fan. Get them. One night, pretty lady wondering if you got a man. Can I take your hand? Ever since I seen you, baby girl, I've been a fan. Get them. Appreciate you, Godfather. Take it over, bro.
Man. Now, I know that might be a new favorite because you know how much I like artwork. So, and y'all definitely, if y'all make sure y'all check out his YouTube channel as well. I believe he's on SoundCloud. He's on all platforms, I believe, right? If not, he's working on it, but I know he's got some great, he is, okay. He's got some great music out. Definitely very talented artist. I think it's, even for me, no homo, but it's the voice. He's kind of got that deep tenor, like along with it, just kind of smooth and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't know. I think the whole thing, and he's just very animated about what he does.
Thank you, Mr. Positive. I see you out there, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's in the room, y'all. Make sure y'all are favoring each other too. Once again, appreciate y'all having me on. Make sure y'all hit Mr. Godfather with that fade, and make sure y'all continue to tune in. All right, take it away. You want me out the box? You got Ken coming back up. What we doing? Shanti in the building yet?
We ain't got Ashanti. I know she said she was running a little bit behind, but we're gonna have King get back up in here for a moment. About 9:30ish, we're gonna have you come back up, do another selection, and then close out the show again, probably around 9:50, 9:55. So appreciate you, man. Definitely, it's been an honor. It's always an honor to have you here on the show. I think we got King come back up, so I'm gonna drop you down here, bro. And we've got King. Am I not? Make sure I'm not muted because I know that.
You interrupted my humming over here. Y'all interrupted my humming. I was on the west side. One night. Y'all was interrupting my humming over. I still was humming. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the bosses, man. That was Get 'em. One hell of an artist, man. Always, man. It's like you know what I'm saying? You come across certain people, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like streaming and stuff. He one just always like one of the most authentic, like streamer, just all around public figure personalities and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Big salutes to him. You know, I meant that from the heart, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody up in here. We got Godfather in this thing. Late nights with the Godfather. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Godfather been holding the Wednesdays down. So, hey, Godfather, let's just go all the way back. All the way back. And let's talk about, man, them first episodes, man. Like, what just going, thinking about into, like, just what it takes for as far as all the stuff it takes to put a show together. Like what was your mindset just when you just started? You was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a show. What was your mindset?
Well, what's kind of funny is, and I've said this story before, is admittedly I was never really a great streamer. Didn't really have much content. Didn't really know what I was doing, anything like that. I was, and I was at work, and I said, right. Yeah, go ahead and hop up in the box there, get him. While we're waiting on Ashante. So we'll make this a group thing. But give me 1 second here. As soon as you hop in here, hold on 1 second. So the story, how it went was when I was at work and I said, you know what? I was trying to come up with an idea, something different. All right. So I was like, well, what if I interview streamers? At that time, particularly top streamers. I wasn't a top streamer at the time. So I went into these two streamers' lives. They were versing at the time. And I said, hey, what do you think about this idea? Oh, I think that'd be dope. Okay, cool. Will y'all be my first two guests? Sure. And then the rest was pretty much history. It was my third show. No, my second show. An admin actually came into the stream. And about 2 weeks later, I got a phone call. And they said, hey, we want to feature you on our app as a featured show and, about what you're doing. And after that, it kind of grew from there. A lot of people, even GetemGod or Get 'em. Yeah, I can remember a conversation we had, and he's like, this is going to be a big thing. This is going to be, this is going to change the direction of the app. This is going to change all the different, it's going to create a new lane. Never in my mind did I think that it would be what it is now and what shows are now when it comes to this platform. What's up, Calypso?
Oh damn, okay. Yeah, man, I definitely remember those conversations back in the day between me, you, and third party. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah. Me, you, and a third party. And I knew back then that this idea was gonna be something that, like you said, was gonna open up another gateway on this app, was gonna, start something different. And now we got it. Like Godfather was the first feature show on here. And now we got feature shows every day of the week, for all different time slots. So OG took, or shout out to the OG Godfather of the tag feature shows as well. So yeah, I think he knew he was about to do when he came on here and named himself the Godfather. I think he knew he was about to start something new. But yeah, man, I can remember, I think I was the first recorded episode. I wasn't the first person on the show, but I was the first one recorded and actually posted and everything, which might go into play why I might have one of the highest viewed shows, because one of the oldest shows. Don't nobody like me like that. But but yeah, man, shout out to the Godfather, man. He damn sure started something new on here. So big ups to him, big ups.
Yeah. Big shout out to the Godfather. Big shout out to Get 'em in this thing. So I'm just gonna redirect this thing because we just jumped up in full blown interview mode. open this thing, and yeah. Since we got you here, get them. Yeah, just gonna direct this thing to you. I know Godfather normally asks this question to a lot of our guests, like what are your motivations? What motivates you to hit that go live button? What motivates you to just be like, you know what? Get them is pressing the button, bam.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I share some of the same motivations as majority of the other streamers that get on here, along with a couple other extra motives of my own. Kind of like a different beast when it comes to this app in particularly. I got goals and objectives on this app, and I'm the type of person that won't be satisfied until I accomplish those, until I meet those goals, or just know that I'm not going to be able to meet those goals. But I need an answer. So to answer that question, I get on here because I love the vibe. I love the people. As y'all know, well, some of you know, I started on this app. This is the first app I've ever streamed on. Um, did really good on this app, really fast. To my knowledge, I was the fastest person to ever be badged and tagged at that time. I received my top badge at a tagged event playlist, which was awesome. It was like one of the best feelings ever in my life. Got a little big headed, got a little cocky after that. So ultimately, I ended up losing that badge. And that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. I held it. I ain't let everybody else know it hurt. But when they see me make my exit off of the app, they probably, they knew, like, damn, he done left the whole app. So, I didn't gripe about it. I held a straight face, kept my head up, but I ultimately left. I was emotional over and went and tried out some other platforms. Ultimately, it just wasn't tagged. You know what I mean? It wasn't tagged. I miss the people over here. People always in my inbox. A lot of people I met over here have my personal phone number, calling me, asking me, all right, where have I been at? How's everything going? Checking on me on birthdays, holidays. Didn't get that same vibe from the other apps that I tried out. So ultimately, that kind of dried up over there quick. I was doing really well on them. I think I'm a good streamer, so I do really well on any app that I'm going to go to, but the vibe wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? My heart wasn't in it. So I came back over to tag, and now, like I said, I hit that go live button because I miss the people. I enjoy the vibe that I get with the people. But ultimately, I also have that motive in my mind that I need that badge back. And that's a goal of mine. I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna keep it positive. We're gonna try not to make people upset this time, but we need to get that badge back. And I won't be happy until I do. So that's an ulterior motive as to why I hit that live button every day. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because, thinking about it, thinking past and thinking back, back in those days, again, that was prior to me even having a top, and didn't really ever think that I was ever going to be a top streamer. I didn't feel like I had what Get 'em had and what, other people had at that time when it came to as far as talent or even the ability to stream. I didn't even originally get on this app to stream. I got on this app to find a lady. It took me 3 years to do that, but finally um, after 3 years I did, after a show and top badge. So yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason why I do the show. Um, that's the whole reason why I do the show, for people the opportunity to learn more about other streamers, and now adding the talent portion of it. So um, yeah, I can definitely understand that, and I feel like, if you did it the first time, ain't no reason why it won't happen again. You know, you got. I don't want to say you have the same energy. I feel like you got a little bit more energy. It's like you feel like you've got something to prove, not to anybody but yourself. It's not that you have to prove anything to tag, not that you need to prove anything to anybody here. Um, and so, yeah. And Mr. Positive, to answer your question real quick, so we'll talk a little bit about this, and then I think King's probably got another question for Get. I may even have a question for me. So the last 2 Wednesdays of this month will be the grand finale. Anybody knows what a grand finale is the grand finale of Late Nights with the Godfather, and also the grand finale of the Godfather, being a top streamer here on Tag. I will be going out on my own terms. I feel like it's a season of streaming that I've been able to accomplish a lot of great things, start a lot of great things, met a lot of great people. I'll still be kind of around. One reason why I'll still be around is that the lady that I'm with, Calypso the Lioness, has shows on here as well. She is she has a show right after this. It's called Eye Candy Wednesday. It's every Wednesday at 10 p.m. And she also has a show on Sundays at 9 p.m. Calypso's Lasting Love is a show about relationships. It's not for any other reason that I feel like my season here is over, in that I've done what I can do on this app, and there's other opportunities that have come for me that I'm going to take advantage of. So I'll be around, just not as much as I used to be. So, but yeah, after November, it'll be no more shows, no more top streamer, The Godfather. So
Father, say it ain't Godfather, say it ain't so. That's all I want to say. This is your residence ding break. In case y'all just tuned in, man. This late night with the Godfather. We got get 'em right now up in here. Who all in the comments? I see some bosses up in here. Calypso in the comments. All that thing. Hey, Godfather. Hey, you ending your time over here. I just want to say, we appreciate you. Appreciate what you did for the community and all of the shows, all of the good times, all that. But it ain't over with. It ain't over with. So this ain't no goodbyes or nothing like that, everybody. It ain't over with. Let me see. We got a question over here. We got double questions. Question for both the host of the Late Night with the Godfather and Get 'em. What is the most spontaneous thing you've done lately?
Oh, you would click it on me first, wouldn't you? Most spontaneous thing I've done lately. I'm really not a spontaneous person. I tend to think things through. That's one of my setbacks in life too. Sometimes when I need to, just leap, I tend not to. Um, Most spontaneous thing I've done lately. I mean, I purchased another car. I purchased the old school Mercedes Benz just on the spur of the moment. I purchased the S430, um, or not an S430. I got an S430, S530, like a 2004, like a month ago. But it was just in the spur of the moment. My man he was moving out of town. He didn't want to pay the shipping fees or whatnot. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy it from you. A couple grand from him, but in the spur of the moment. Not too spontaneous.
yeah, his spontaneity sounds about like mine. I'm not exactly I kind of like try to think things through most of the time. The most spontaneous thing I've done lately, this may not be spontaneous to y'all, but for any of y'all know, I vape. All right. So I've had this same vape for years. When I first started vaping, I got the Smock Alien. I've been through about 4 different tanks, and I'm about to travel here soon. And I wanted to find something a little more travel friendly, and I accidentally put it in a cup of tea, and it didn't do well after the cup of tea. So my most spontaneous thing here recently is I just recently purchased this right here. It's a new vape. This is actually magnetically on here, and it's disposable. Comes with a case, so that's probably the most spontaneous thing. Other than taking 2 flights to Florida in September and now again this month, that's a little more, on the spontaneous side for me. So other than that, I'm really not all that spontaneous either. So
Okay, I had a second to think. You said the Florida trip, so that just reminded me. I never been to Vegas before, so that was on my bucket list to do. So few people on the app that was going to Vegas, and I just heard of it like 2 days before they had already, before they were scheduled to fly out and everything. So I was like, oh shit, you know what? Oh, I'm sorry, excuse the language. I was like, oh crap, you know what? I want to go to Vegas too. So I just purchased a ticket that night and went to Vegas. And stayed for about 5 days. Everybody kept telling me only stay 72 hours. Don't stay longer than 3 days. I ain't listen. I stayed 5 days. It was my first time in Vegas, so I bought brand new shoes and everything. Went out to Vegas, brand new shoes. Never do that again, y'all. If you ever go to Vegas and you plan on walking up and down that strip, do not wear some old, worn out, broken in shoes. Wear some Crocs. Wear something else, because I ended up buying like 4 pairs of slides and Crocs while I was out there, because all my $100 shoes that I had just purchased to go to Vegas and my feet all blistered up and everything. But yeah, I went to Vegas on like 2 days notice, so that was kind of spontaneous.
Hey, you broke the first rule. You broke the first rule. Y'all know what it was, right? Whatever happened in Vegas, what? Guys, what? Come on, get them. Come on, get them. I had so much high hopes for this story. I thought she was gonna like midway through be like, you know what? And then none of that really happened. But nah. I'm just messing around. Hey, in case you just tuned in, this late night with the Godfathers, 9 p.m. Eastern, feature show out here. Shout out to Fine, shout out to all the bosses over here. Birthday boy Freck, I see you in the thing. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Y'all know what time it is. Late night with the Godfather. Godfather, what you got, man? What you got? Cause we still waiting on old girl. But I think it's time for a song though. I think.
You know what? I'm glad we got our timekeeper over there. So I was kind of getting caught in the moment here with this friendly this great conversation we're having, though. And I definitely appreciate, again, like you said, this is the Late Nights with the Godfather. It's on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's probably, if it would have kept its original name, it would be the longest running featured show on the app. So we would have kept it going. But definitely appreciate everybody's energy. Definitely appreciate all the guests in the past. But one of the things that we're going to do right before he performs is, so next week and the week after, I need y'all help, okay? Any past guests, whether it be talent, whether it be, a featured guest, meaning we were interviewing them, let me know if you're interested in being. I wanted to kind of set up certain people be on one day and certain people be on the other. I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't even feel like organizing that, so I'm gonna probably put, unless someone else would like to take that responsibility. But what I like to do is open the floor up those 2 nights. All right, so that's to be the 17th of November and the 24th of November. If you're here and you've been on the show, you're gonna box up. And what I want you to do is just tell me how your experience was on the show. And if you're a performer, then perform. So you can perform a song, tell us how your experience was. How did it affect you when you were on the show and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Unless somebody else wants to, undertake that whole responsibility of getting it organized. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't want to do that. So.
All right. Song time again. It's all right, guys. All right, y'all. So this drum we're gonna do now, it's called Tonight. Yeah, it's the most ingenious name ever. GetemGod on the track, y'all. So we gonna stand for that girl this time around. Yeah. Once again, y'all, this song is called Tonight. Jan, what up, love? But GetemGod still gon' get 'em, baby. Still gon' get 'em, God. So we gon' tone it down, but GetemGod still gon' get 'em, baby. So we gon' tone it down, but GetemGod still gon'. Tonight it's all about you, ain't nothing coming between. Said I'm the king of this bitch, I'm finna make you my queen. Tonight it's all about you. Tonight it's all about you. Tonight it's all about you. If loving you was a felony, then I'm looking at the chair they giving me the death penalty. Tonight it's all about you. BK, tonight it's all about you. You walk past and smack that ass. I know you know when you killing me. Winking got me in that quagmire. Giggity, giggity. I can see it in your eyes, boo. I know that you feeling me. You don't win a stack the deck. I wanna see what you dealing me. See, I'm not even in town, and I can still feel that juju. Still hearing your sound. Make a nigga fall in love. Have him give up that plate of seat. I ain't saying I'll be perfect. I still have nigga tendencies. I'ma take a night off. See, I ain't moving a thing. I ain't stepping in the booth. I'ma let the phone ring. Tonight it's all about you, ain't nothing coming between. Said I'm the king of this bitch, I'm trying to make you my queen. Your love is like a drug, never cut, keep it clean. See, I be going through withdrawals when I can't have it, I fiend. It then take away the pain, you drip on me like morphine. Ain't no knocking at the doors, I'm giving you all the keys. Baby, got your juices flowing, you can fill up my tank. Somebody called a fucking plumber, she can't turn off the sink. If a pussy was some reefer, then I'm smoking that dank. Only difference between the two is that a shit never stink. Baby, all about you. Hey, 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 hey. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Tonight it's all about you. Ain't nothing coming between. Said I'm the king of this bitch. I'm better make you my queen. Tonight it's all about you. Tonight it's all about you. Tonight it's all about you. If loving you was a felony, then I'm looking at the cheddar, giving me the death penalty. Tonight it's all about you. Tonight it's all about you. Yeah. I said it's all about you, boo. Yeah, I told you. We gonna do things a little different. We gotta slow it down. Yeah. Check, check. I said she's something like a supermodel, personality bang. I sip that pussy like Moet. That girl so bubbly, man. Get 'em? I said it's all about you. Boo. Gotcha. Get 'em? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. It's late nights, y'all. Late nights, late nights.
So look, I'm over here making commentary after every bar. So, what are the motivations that go into, that pussy being like Moet? ladies, huh? You would like the bag flexer? Are you a rapper or singer? Also, we are still looking for all entertainers, performers, DJs. If you're a rapper, singer, DJ, we got featured content, and we're looking to give you exposure. Like Godfather said, for the next 2 shows, we're looking for artists. So yeah, man, if you are interested, make sure you tap in. I'm gonna send you a link in your inbox right now. Tap in with us. Most definitely, most definitely. Oh look, check your inbox out. I'll let you know. And like I said, we looking for rappers, singers, DJs, producers. So if not me, you with Godfather. Make sure you hit Godfather with that favorite. He get them with that favorite. Late night with the Godfather. They go.
So, I believe our guest is not going to be here. I haven't got a message, but I haven't seen it here either. But hey, you know what? Show goes on. We've kind of already moved it in a different direction anyway. We can always, which is fine. I mean, I love things like this spontaneity. This, you know what? This is the most spontaneous thing I've done most recently. Is this right here? So, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, the next couple of Thursdays, the next week and the week after. So I want all past guests to be on here. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great opportunity, just to kind of hear and kind of stroll down memory lane. So let me ask you this: what are some of the most memorable things of your first time and being a top badge on here before Get 'em?
Uh, by far the most memorable part of being back in the day when I was a top badge on here was the time that I got my top badge. The moment I received my top badge, I got to meet a lot of the people that are on the app. I met Stunner personally. I met Craven personally. I met King of Cali. I met Kimi. I met a lot of people. Rose Gold, Leah Lovely, all at the playlist event in Orlando. Hopefully they have another one again this year. I got to meet a couple of the admins. I met Stella, I met Rachel, I met the owners of the app, I met Jim, I met Tom, I met everybody. I mean, it was an amazing experience, especially for me to receive my top badge within 6 weeks of being on the app at that event. Like that was by far the most memorable experience that I had back at that time. Definitely, definitely.
So also, since then too, what is probably overall the most embarrassing thing that you've had happen while streaming?
Well, to go right along with that last statement, when I lost my badge, um, yeah, I only want to talk about that. But yeah, it was it wasn't a pleasant experience at all. I'm not gonna say it was embarrassing. It really wasn't embarrassing, but I was just more disappointed. Not only at that time with the app, in my opinion, but with myself more so than anyone else because it's something ultimately that I could have avoided. So any disappointment that I had towards any admins or the app, that no longer exists because of course, at that time it was like, oh yeah, it's your fault, not mine, because that's just how people are. But after you have time to think on what you've done in the past, you learn from your mistakes, and you start to see things a little bit more clearly after the smoke settles, and you look at yourself. You look at yourself and see what you could have done differently. So ultimately, it was my fault. But yeah, when I lost my badge, that was definitely the down light, or the low lights rather, of my tag career or tag experiences.
And one thing about Getem, he's always been very candid and very, upfront about really just about anything. One thing that kind of stuck in my mind from his interview on Tag Juret was one of my favorite. It's still to this day is one of my favorite questions. When I asked him, "Who is your hero and why?" and I'll never forget that that interview question because it was his mother and what his mother had done for him as a child, and gave a lot of credit to where he's at now, you know, um, and where he's from, Flint, Michigan. And one of the things that kind of stuck in my mind was he said a lot of people don't come out of Flint, Michigan. It's not a very pleasant environment for most. And the fact that she got him out, and now look at him now, a very successful chef, also a successful musical artist, successful streamer, and never. And one thing I can always say about Get Him is that, as far as honesty, you're gonna get the most honest answer anytime that you ask him anything. He's gonna give you everything. He's gonna give it to you raw. So, because he feels like, I guess that's what you need to hear. So, I have a lot of respect for everybody here. But wait a minute, ding break.
Did I just hear a ding keyword? It sounded like he said something about giving it to him raw. Ladies, get him. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's trying to have any kids. But maybe we might want to do some practicing. Somebody gets it. Hey, shout out to everybody up here. Y'all know what time it is. We gotta get him in this thing, huh? And yeah. It's a blessing to have him in the thing, and just shout out to him for just jumping up in there and just always being, so professional and able to just be, yeah, man, you can interview me. And then, left over right style. I don't want to disrespect nobody. I'm left over right, so I really don't care. Huh? What's up?
Yeah, that was definitely a good catch there as well. Yeah, the leave it to King when it comes to something raw. He's gonna bring the ding out. He likes the raw ding, I guess. I don't know, but anyway. Any ladies that need some raw ding, King and Get them have it. All right, so if you need any raw ding, they got you covered. Oh, hey, if y'all just tuning in and enjoying the this is Late Nights with the Godfather. It's on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. We've got GetemGod down here. He's our musical guest, and tonight he's also our featured guest. And we got our co-host up there, and King of Diamonds, host of Getting Lit, His and Hers, Wake and Bake, and God knows what else. Very, very talented gentlemen, both. Kind of, and also going down memory lane too. I remember when I first met King of Diamonds. I remember. I think we met. Actually, I think he DM'd me about something about a show or something about it, the show or something like that. So, but wait a minute, no, he's gonna refresh.
Nah, I DM'd you and I said, "Hey, what's going on, man? Nice to meet you. Don't you know this dude ran off with my damn idea?" And you was like, "Oh, for real?" That was a true story, by the way. But nah, I hit you up about the show. I was like, hey, yeah, I've been, thinking of different show content ideas. I was like, yeah, this is great for the community. I was just, from day one, I saw the beauty of what it could be and where it was going, and I was just always behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Always behind it from the beginning. If y'all didn't know.
No, and he's definitely telling the truth. What's up, Lavish Lou? And welcome everybody to. Thank you for everybody that's coming in here. Yeah, it's actually from day one, King was like, hey, you know, I'm on board, and it's one of the things that I definitely respect about him as well. Because one person I have been able to throughout my tag career, or at least being a featured show host, was if I needed to talk to someone, I had King to talk about. You know how many times I wanted to quit this shit before quitting this shit? All right, so you know how many times I would just want to give it up and say, you know what, forget it. On a bad note, but thankfully, I had a friend like King. It's like, man, that's just how it is. That's show, that's just show business. That's just how shows are. That's just how entertainment business is. He just kind of encouraged me, and then I'm thankful. He's not the only, but it's the one that would always be have those encouraging words and say like, look, you started this stuff. Um, you're too good for this, and things like that. So I definitely appreciate that. So.
So a question, being that this is gonna be your last few shows or couple shows, is King gonna be taking over, or is this gonna be, just an open slot now?
Well, I had somebody asked me. I streamed a little before the show, and someone asked me if I could choose one person to take over if they were allowed that. That is the first person that came to mind was King, being as that he's there's nothing that man can't do. And I feel like that would be a great, you know, pass the torch or pass the whatever. I don't know what you would call it. I did have someone when I ended the first show actually ask me, but on a whole different tip. Like I would have never chose them because they were all on a whole different whatever. Their reasoning for wanting it was ulterior motives. So, and since then, I haven't had any really much relations as far as talking to them. But if I could choose, if they would allow me to choose, if there's an admin here right now, this is the funny thing. I haven't told them yet either, so they don't even know. So you're hearing it first. But hey, what are they gonna do? Take my badge? What are they gonna do? Take my show? What are they gonna do? Not pay me? Oh wait a minute, they're not paying me anyway. So anyway, going on.
Get has nothing to do with this. I don't concur with any of this tagged. Nah, you got it. You got it. Put me back on mute.
Yeah, What happened? What just happened? Nah, man, shout out everybody pull up, man. I see you here, Krabs. I see you up in the thing, Mr. Positive. Shout out everybody pulling up. It's late nights with the Godfather. Yeah, yeah, man. Next few couple episodes, we about to turn this thing up. So get them, man. You know you gotta come back and give some more performances. Most definitely, yeah, you gotta come back. I get you over here. Most definitely, definitely. And hey, we need one more. What's up? Cause I was over here doing the butterfly to that last joint. Just they was in. I had to turn my live on to get some more comments going because they look. I'm gonna give them the credit. They were the ones that were coming up with the questions, huh? So shout out to Jen and Juice and RDS, Victoria, and all the bosses that was like, hey, ask them this, ask Godfather this, ask get him, is he single? I wasn't gonna ask you that because that ain't something that I feel like a dude's supposed to ask another dude. Hey, bro, you single? Right? That's not what, ladies. That's not what you supposed to ask. Get them, girl. Come over here to the live and ask them. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, we need a song. It's late night with the Godfather, and I feel a song coming on, y'all. I feel a song coming on.
Damn it, I guess we'll play another song there. Godfather, this one for you, bro. Artwork. Let's get it. Hey, so y'all know, before I play this song, Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. What's the song that Juice WRLD's known for that everybody loves? What's that one Juice WRLD song that everybody loves? I can't English. That Juice right there. All right, so Juice WRLD hates that song. Like that's his like best song ever. Everyone loves it, his biggest song ever, but he absolutely hates performing that song. He can't stand that song. That's how I feel about artwork. Everybody likes artwork. I can't stand it. I like to rap fast. Which I seen me do tonight. That was just some slow stuff that I decided to throw out here tonight because it's like some of the most closest things to PG that I have. Even though it's really not PG, but it's the closest thing to PG that I have. Everything else is just like grimy, gritty, rugged, where I come from type stuff. But yeah, artwork, I hate this song, but a lot of people seem to like it. Why, I don't know. So just thought I'd let y'all know that real quick. But yeah, this is artwork. All right, once we refresh. All right, y'all, here we go. Artwork, once again.
Whoa, this is such an abstract piece. I must say, I would have to agree with him, GetemGod. May I ask, what exactly
It's the positive. Artwork, I pulled the paint out for this. Artwork, Picasso gripping the mic. Artwork, about to let go in this bitch. I keep a piece in the crib and I ain't auctioning shit, my nigga. Artwork, Sebastian Bach with a chain. Artwork, Beethoven with the K. Artwork, ain't no composer the same. Y'all gon' remember my name. Put GetemGod in your frames. That nigga Artwork. Hey, put the hook right here. Artwork, hammer, 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 hammer. That's the hook right there. Now let me paint the scene so you know what I mean when I say I leave a nigga bruised and battered, canvas splattered, Picasso patterns, brush them off, frame them, hang them on my wall, son of Sam them, Rembrandt them, let's set them, Mona Lisa, say Xanum, this shit I'm standing, seeing shit in panoramic, keep it panning, taking shots while he tanning, long exposure, zoom in to see him standing, focus in they landing, keep it clicking with that cannon spanning, artwork, put the hook right here. Nail, 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 nail. Hey, check right there. Like Henry Osawatana, first black American painter. Put your bitch up on my easel, I'll canvas that bitch and stain her. Recommend you check the great works of the Miss Carol Walker. Hell, if she knew how I felt, she'd probably paint me a stalker. You see, I rub her down in latex and try to craft us a daughter. Give her long brush strokes, leave her singing a sonnet. I choke her out in that shower, she
she give me head in that bonnet, expanding our minds together. Picture smoking that chronic. Artwork, I pulled the paint out for this. Artwork, Picasso gripping the mint. Artwork, by to Van Gogh in this bitch. I keep a piece in the crib and I ain't auctioning shit, my nigga. Artwork, Sebastian Bach with a chain. Artwork, Beethoven with the K. Artwork, ain't no composer the same. You gon' remember the name. Put GetemGod in your frames, that nigga. Artwork. Wow, GetemGod, I'm impressed. Touche. Thank you, God. Thank you.
I remember the reason why I like that song, because I remember when I was going to have him on the guest on the show, one of the things I was doing is I would try to kind of somewhat research who my guest was going to be, so that, because I didn't have pre-made questions at the time, I had to come up with them, and I would actually send them out to the guests. So I was like, okay, let me check out, where he's at, like all the different, like IG and SoundCloud and YouTube, and I happened to run across his YouTube channel, and that song was on there. And I think it's not as much as the song. The song is great, but the video is what makes the song even better. Like, it's a good song, it's a great song, but the video itself, have you ever had a song that was like okay, or it was good? But the video actually added to it, so and it made it even better. So that's the biggest thing. And Ashanti, no worries, because I get it. Family's always first. I'm gonna tell you, any guess that anything's ever happened before, family's always first. So no worries. I get it. It's no big deal.
It's all right, Ashanti girl. You can sit right here. Come on up in here and have a seat. You come on up in here, girl. You can ring my yeah. All that. Don't worry about that, girl. Family always gonna come first, and we love you. Make sure y'all hit Ashanti with the favorite, Ashanti baby with their favorite. We had Get him, over here. He came over here and he was a hell of a guest. You know what I mean? He was a hell of a guest, but man, I'm glad you could pull up, because that's what the bosses do. Y'all see that? She ain't have to pull up and say none of that. You feel me? That's what the bosses do. So shout out to all the bosses in the room for the one time. I just wanted to say that, man. You know what I mean? Let go.
Yeah, that's one thing. If anybody that's ever been a guest or ever has something come up, I've had several times in the 2 years now that we've been doing these featured shows, that guests have had family things come up. Family is always, if it's between y'all and my family, I'm sorry y'all, but it's my family every single time. So a big shout out to everybody on the show tonight. Get 'em, King of Diamonds. Just a quick recap tonight. So next Wednesday and the following Wednesday will be the grand finale of Late Nights with the Godfather. Be the grand finale of the Godfather. So anybody that's ever been a guest on the show, I want y'all to show up, show out, come in. I want you to box up. I want you to tell us how your experience was on the show. And just kind of, if you got some questions, whatever. It's kind of like an open floor. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest. It's kind of an ego stroke for me as well. Because this is what other people say. Feel like I'm a very humble person. I think I was voted the most humble on one of the last award shows that what's the thing got. In fact, I was surprised I even got it. But I think of all the time that I've been on here, I feel like I've always kept the same energy. I've never got caught up in any mess that I recall. If I did, I apologize. But I treat this like a job. All right. This is, even though I treat it because I'm passionate about it. Anything that I do, I'm passionate about doing the best that I can and being a positive influence on other people. So I just want, I see the things that I've done and I see the people that have been affected, and it's awesome. The fact that people have been positively affected since I've been on here to continue to do great things and to continue to do great things, because this was never my intention. But when I saw that I had a platform, then it was like, okay, well, what do you do with it? So this is what I'm gonna say to y'all, my guests, everybody that's on the show. If you're a streamer, you have a platform. What are you gonna do with that platform? Please do something that's going to positively affect anybody that has any contact with you, because that's part of your legacy. When you pass on, when you go on to be in glory or whatever the case may be, then what did you leave behind for other people? What did you leave for others to say, you know what? And it's not about your ego. It's not about, you know, what people think of you, but what did you leave for the people when you left? So I'm gonna leave that with y'all. And I definitely appreciate all our guests tonight. I appreciate everything that everybody's done. Like I've always said, if it wasn't for y'all, if it wasn't for the guests, it wasn't for the viewers, it wasn't for Tagged, this never would have been possible. I'm just a streamer like everybody else. I'm no special talent, no anything like that. I came up with an idea. It worked. I'm happy. Y'all are happy. I appreciate it. So that's it. I got to go to my baby show, which is next at 10 o'clock. It's Calypso's Eye Candy Wednesday. That's every Wednesday at 10 p.m. So that's where you're going to catch me at. If you don't want to be there, then you also got B. Simone's Parenthood also at the same time. So make sure y'all check that out. So any closing words, y'all? And then we're going to get up out of here, y'all. What do you got for us? Get them.
Nah, I just want to say once again, thank everyone for coming through tonight. Thank everyone for supporting The Godfather. Thank everyone for tuning in to come see myself and King of Diamonds. You're going to be missed, Godfather. I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling when I came in earlier and you was like, got a special announcement like about midway through. I just had a feeling. And then I've been looking at your IG. I've been seeing your like most recent posts and everything. So I'm like, I think I know what this announcement might be. I was hoping I was wrong, but you know, I kind of had a feeling. But once again, the show would definitely be missed. This is one thing I'm gonna have to disagree with you though. You said this is the end of The Godfather. This is not the end of The Godfather. This is the end of the late nights with The Godfather. This is definitely not gonna be the end of The Godfather, y'all. I'm pretty sure he'll still be around. Like he said, his baby over here. So he ain't going nowhere. We're just gonna have to catch him. But you will be able to see him elsewhere. If you follow The Godfather on IG, you know, catch him on IG. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, thank you all for coming through. Once again, bro, I'm gonna miss the show. Definitely count me in for the last couple episodes or whatever, you know, your grand finale is gonna be. Definitely count me in. And looking forward to it, man. Good stuff though. Good stuff. It's been a long run.
Yeah, man. I piggybacking on what bro said about the Godfather thing. Yeah, Godfather, like you said it yourself, this is legacy, so it's not gonna end. It's forever. You know what I mean? So I already set the stone. You know what I'm saying? All of the hard work, time, and all they put in, relationships built. All of it. So yeah. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Shout out to everybody that came to the show tomorrow. We got 3 shows tomorrow. We going up starting 9 a.m. Wake and Bake mornings. Me and Rello, our morning show. 5 p.m. Eastern. His and Hers with Kia Red, myself. 9 p.m. Getting Lit. We're gonna be going up on the feature show, man. So big day tomorrow. And like my dog said, we finna Van Gogh now. We finna Van Gogh. Get them out. Get them. We out this thing. Hold up. Peace.
And one last thing, I gotta be the man with the last word. But again, I thank you all. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all tune in next 2 Wednesdays for the grand finale. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye.